If you're a marketing leader of a fintech brand and you're trying to make your affiliate channel grow successfully out of its pilot phase, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Jason. I'm a marketing consultant and a former channel lead of a sizable affiliate program. And today I'm going to break down how best to scale an affiliate channel, but specifically for fintech enterprises. In the beginning, your partner program feels completely manageable, right? You've got a couple of spreadsheets, a handful of trusted financial influencers, maybe a few comparison sites, and for the most part, everything runs pretty smoothly. But then your leadership continues pushing for incremental growth, and you need to drive from a small pilot program to a larger, more complex partner ecosystem. Many of the processes and tools that served you well during the pilot begin to buckle. Problems start to creep in. The spreadsheets you're using to track conversions become unwieldy. You're starting to see discrepancies in tracking. Newer affiliates that come on board that you're not quite familiar with maybe have opaque methods and practices, and it's not entirely clear how they're driving the traffic to you. And you're starting to get concerned about a growing set of issues that you just didn't have when the program was much smaller. In fintech, these issues can become serious. In standard e-commerce, a bad lead just means a lost sale, right? In fintech, a bad lead can mean identity fraud, regulatory fines, or ROI completely look broken to your executive team. They might look really good, maybe a little bit too good, or maybe they don't. Maybe they look pretty empty and pretty terrible. Also, financial products can be quite complex. Customers can take longer to convert. They may access your product across multiple devices, and they have to pass strict compliance and identity checks before you even see a dime of revenue. So how do you scale without breaking the system? Today, I'll walk you through 5 critical steps to transition your fintech affiliate program into a verified performance architecture. I'll highlight infrastructure you need to ensure proper tracking, rewarding healthy behaviors, mitigating risk, and keeping those regulators off of your back. Along the way, I'm going to show you how modern platforms like an Everflow can help handle the heavy lifting directly in the interface. So let's dive in. Step 1, connect your tracking to real value. Let's start with the foundation, your tracking. In fintech, an enormous amount of friction happens between the first click and an actual customer. Someone clicks an affiliate link, they sign up, but then they have to pass know your customer verification, they have to clear AML checks, and finally complete onboarding. If your affiliate platform only tracks and rewards the initial sign-up, as you scale, you're opening up significant risks that you will be rewarding the wrong behaviors. You might have a partner, say partner A, they send you 10,000 signups. So you think they're a rock star, they're a top performer, but if 95% of these leads fail the KYC and never deposit a single dollar? Meanwhile, partner B sends you only 100 leads, but every single one becomes a fully funded account. If you're paying purely on the lead, you're overpaying for junk and you're starving your best performers. Your CAC blows up and your program looks great on paper but loses money in reality. To fix this, you have to shift from lead-based to value-based tracking. You need to close the feedback loop between your internal ledger and your marketing platform. The way we do this at scale is by ditching the unreliable browser pixel and moving entirely to server-to-server postbacks and a robust conversion API. Take a look how this works inside of Everflow. Instead of relying on a cookie firing in a browser, your internal database fires a secure signal back to Everflow only when a specific downstream milestone is met, like a user successfully depositing their first $500, actual internal database events, directly to your marketing attribution. Take a look how this works inside of Everflow. Instead of relying on a cookie firing in a browser, your internal database fires a secure signal back to Everflow only when a specific event occurs, such as a user depositing their first $500. This maps your actual internal database events directly to your marketing attribution signals, ensuring you only pay commissioners on true verified economic value. Step 2, follow the human, not the device. Step 2 is all about the customer journey. Financial products are high consideration purchases. Nobody wakes up, clicks a link, and opens a premium checking account or an investment portfolio in 30 seconds. A user might discover your app on a mobile personal device, blog during their morning commute, then they research your interest rates on their work desktop at lunch, And finally, they open your app and fund the account a week later on their personal tablet. If your tracking relies on standard cookies, that journey is going to break. And when it breaks, the partner who actually did the heavy lifting of educating that consumer loses their commission. Here is why this is a scaling killer. Top-tier financial influencers and major comparison sites monitor their conversion like hawks. If they notice their conversion is dropping because your tracking can't handle cross-device journeys like this, they'll drop you for a competitor who can. You need to adopt a persistent identity philosophy. You track the human, not the device. To pull this off, you need a multi-layered attribution engine. That means pairing deterministic matching using secure hashed unique identifiers like user IDs with probabilistic fallback data. More importantly, you need deferred deep linking. This ensures that when a user clicks a partner link, it's sent to the App Store, downloads your app and opens it. That crucial partner attribution data survives the download process. Everflow handles this beautifully by combining deep linking with direct linking. Instead of using clunky, suspicious-looking tracking redirects that get blocked by ad blockers, your partners can use clean, branded URLs that link directly to your site. Everflow tracks the user across those touchpoints cleanly, giving your partners the transparency, multi-touch reporting that they can actually trust. Step 3, automate your reconciliation. When you're in the pilot phase, managing the program's performance is easy. The program manager opens a spreadsheet at the end of the month, compares affiliate claims against the internal database, and manually approves payouts. But once you cross into enterprise scale, say 1,000 or more conversions a month, this turns into a total administrative nightmare. You're suddenly stuck in a multi-department swamp involving marketing, finance, and data engineering teams trying to understand who should actually get paid and what. Manual reconciliation is slow, it's prone to human error, and it can lead to payout delays. And in a competitive fintech landscape, high-performing partners expect real-time visibility into their earnings and timely payments. If your reconciliation takes 30 or 45 days, your best partners are going to leave you for competitors. Your affiliate program shouldn't be a separate silo. It needs to be a live extension of your financial ledger. You need deep API integrations that automate this continuous dialogue. For instance, notice how inside of Everflow you can set up what we call unlimited nested events. You need deep API integrations that automate this continuous dialogue between your prospect, your customer, their journey, and your systems. For example, notice how inside of Everflow you can set up what they call unlimited nested events. You can map out the entire user ledger out of the box. Applied triggers, event 1. Approved triggers, event 2. And funded triggers, the final payout event. Because this happens automatically via API, you can plug this directly into Everflow's automated invoicing and mass payment modules. When the API confirms a verified funded status, the payout logic executes. No spreadsheets, no manual audits, no 45-day delays. Step 4. Build compliance into your infrastructure. Fintech is one of the most heavily regulated sectors on earth. Every single marketing claim, whether it's an interest rate, a no-fee promise, or a sign-up bonus, must be legally and historically accurate. When you have 5 partners, you can check their blogs and manually look at things to basically verify that their claims are legitimate and in tune with your brand's promises. When you scale to hundreds of affiliates, compliance becomes impossible to police by hand. One rogue affiliate making an unsubstantiated claim on a TikTok caption or an old blog post can trigger devastating fines from regulatory bodies like the CFPB. You have to shift from reactive reviews to centralized government. Don't try and catch the mistakes after they go live. Build an ecosystem where compliant messaging is the default. The smartest way to do this is through dynamic asset governance. Instead of letting affiliates copy and paste text or host their own banners, you provide them with a centralized library of locked dynamic assets inside of the platform. These hosted creatives and dynamic templates can pull live data like your current APY or standard legal disclosures directly from your company's internal API. The second your rate changes internally, that rate updates instantly across every single partner site, displaying that dynamic asset. You remove the human error from the equation entirely. Step 5. Treat affiliate fraud like security threat. Every affiliate program deals with bot clicks, cookie stuffing, or attribution hijacking. But fintech programs face a much more dangerous adversary, which is incentivized identity fraud. Because the payouts within fintech affiliate programs are as high as they are, they're frequently over $150 to $200 per funded account. They are primary targets for fraud rings. These actors aren't just spoofing clicks, stuffing cookies. They are often using stolen PII or even synthetic identities to push fake users all the way through your application and approval processes, just so they can trigger a massive payout. In traditional retail, fraud means a lost commission, but generally nothing more than that. In fintech, the damage is compounding. Every fraudulent application created by a rogue partner costs you hard cash in know your customer and AML verification fees. It clutters your database with some nonsensical data and can trigger massive red flags with your banking partners. You have to treat affiliate fraud as a security threat, not as a marketing annoyance. Growth marketing teams and your internal risk departments need to be in lockstep. At scale, basic click blocking isn't enough. You need real-time behavioral anomaly detection. Inside Everflow, you can actively monitor data like click-to-conversion times. If applications are being completed suspiciously fast or at perfectly timed intervals, the system instantly flags and blocks those as automated bots. On the flip side, Everflow's multi-layered defense and device fingerprinting can spot a human click farm, catching when dozens of supposedly unique users are actually typing data manually from the exact same physical piece of hardware, stopping them before they ever get into your data. At the end of the day, scaling a fintech affiliate channel isn't about chasing higher click volume. It's about engineering an architecture that protects your margins and satisfies your compliance teams. When you anchor your tracking to real downstream value, automate your operational ledger, and treat fraud as a security issue, you build a high growth channel that should be easier to manage and truly incremental to your business. Hopefully this video helped clarify how scaling an affiliate program actually works for real brands in this space. If you found it useful, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.